Coming up in this video.
That was a good fight, though.
Yeah.
Okay, I was shitting myself.
When Netflix first premiered Drive to Survive in 2019, an attempt by Formula One's new owners Liberty to broaden the sport's murky horizon. The onus was on the likes of Hamilton, Vettel and Verstappen to haul in that untapped audience. Like any serial drama, you need a protagonist, but there can only be one star of the show. Little did people think it'd be Gunther Steiner. Who is Gunther Steiner, and what are his funniest sayings to date? Stay tuned to the end to find out.
Action.
Like a professional.
Gunther Steiner is undoubtedly the epitome of a team boss who commands unparalleled admiration and reverence within the F1 fraternity. With his suave persona, no-nonsense attitude, and unparalleled ability to motivate his team through thick and thin, Steiner has become a household name among motorsport enthusiasts worldwide.
Do employ me? Do they still employ you? Just. Are you team boss or just fixing broken wings?
What? Are you a TV commentator or a fucking ball breaker?
Gunther Steiner has had an illustrious career in motorsport spanning over 3 decades. He was born in Italy in 1955 and holds both Italian and American citizenship. Steiner pursued engineering at university and began his career as a mechanic for Mazda Rally Team Europe in the World Rally Championship in 1986. He then moved on to work with ProDrive's All-Star Rally Team and M-Sport, where he was instrumental in securing 2 runner-up finishes in the WRC in 2000 and 2001. In 2001, Gunther's career took a new turn, thanks to the keen eye of the legendary Niki Lauda, who persuaded him to join Jaguar Racing as managing director. Following a successful season with Jaguar, Gunther took a break from F1 before returning in 2005 to join Red Bull Racing as technical operations director. He played a crucial role at Red Bull in establishing a winning structure. In 2006, Gunther Steiner embarked on a new challenge when Red Bull decided to launch a NASCAR Cup Series team in North Carolina. He moved to the United States and was tasked with building Team Red Bull from the ground up, a task he accomplished with great success over the next 2 years. Following his departure from Red Bull, Gunther remained in the United States, where he would receive a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity 8 years later to become the team principal of an American constructor in Formula One. Gene Haas, the owner of the Haas F1 team, entrusted Steiner with the task of running his new team, marking Gunther's return to the pinnacle of motorsport. Since taking the reins as team principal, Steiner has led Haas to unprecedented success, with the team finishing 5th in the 2018 Constructors' Standings, their best season to date. The effects of a difficult 2019 season for Haas and the COVID-19 pandemic meant that 2020 and 2021 were tough seasons for the team. Haas finished 9th and 10th in those 2 seasons, respectively, and then ahead of the 2022 season, it sacked Russian driver Nikita Mazepin following his country's invasion of Ukraine. As Steiner enters his 8th season at the helm of Haas, Steiner's leadership and experience remain critical to the team's continued growth and success in the fiercely competitive world of Formula One. Gunther Steiner is undoubtedly one of the most beloved characters in the Formula One paddock, and it's all down to his unique personality.
You want to roll?
Yeah, fuck off. It would hurt my ego, you know.
As a team principal, Steiner is not afraid to speak his mind, even if it means going against the company line. This honesty and candor is refreshing. It's what makes him stand out from the rest. The hit Netflix series Drive to Survive captured Steiner's larger-than-life personality perfectly, going beyond the usual corporate speak and revealing some of the behind-the-scenes discussions he had with the team and drivers. Despite the unflattering narrative that Haas has been the perennial loser fighting for the smallest of victories, Steiner has never shied away from the struggles his team has faced. Sure, Steiner's kind of a naughty guy with nasty words, but he's also immensely fun and somewhat sympathetic to watch. In the face of increasingly worse odds, he remains funny, self-effacing, a scamp, and for the most part, pretty relatable. Amidst a sea of chiseled demigods, Steiner, who bears a minor resemblance to Mr. Bean, comes off as an everyman trying to duct tape everything together. Haas being a smaller team, finances are a persistent issue, and so a recurring motif in Steiner's narrative is his quest to drum up new money. Drive to Survive leans into this aspect of the Steiner experience. We watch as he attempts to court a chocolate company and later poses with a ludicrously tiny wooden boat to fulfill duties as part of a marketing partnership with a discount supermarket chain. Things always seem to be S for poor Gunther and constantly threaten to get worse. It never rains, it pours on me, he moans at one point in the series, head in hands. The 3rd season's standout episode recounts an incident in which a Haas car driven by Romain Grosjean slams into a wall and explodes into a giant fireball during an active race. Grosjean narrowly survived the disaster, suffering burn wounds on his hands in the process. The accident happened during an already precarious moment for Haas when Steiner was in the midst of determining whether to reboot the team with new talent. He decided to let go of both his drivers, including Grosjean. The tumultuous events of Season 4 of the hit racing series Drive to Survive continued to captivate viewers with their unique blend of drama, intrigue, and controversy. In a stunning move, Haas ownership secured a new title sponsor for the season. But with it came a host of complications. The new sponsor was Uralkali, a Russian fertilizer giant whose majority shareholder, Dmitry Mazepin, is a Belarusian Russian oligarch. But after signing the partner, Steiner funnily protested the fact that their new sponsor was a Russian oligarch. He said, nervously laughing, "He's not an oligarch, he's a fertilizer guy." The Russian fertilizer giant Uralkali, owned by Belarusian Russian oligarch Dmitry Mazepin, raised eyebrows and tensions within the team. Adding to the mix was the arrival of Nikita Mazepin, son of Dmitry, as a driver, alongside the highly anticipated rookie Mick Schumacher, son of Formula One legend Michael Schumacher. Nikita's underwhelming performance and accusations of sexual harassment only added to the turmoil as Mazepin Sr. became more involved and threatened to withdraw funding. All the while, team manager Gunther Steiner struggled to keep the team on track amidst the chaos. As of now, Haas has terminated both its contract with Mazepin and sponsorship with Uralkali. Why? EU sanctions directly target both Mazepins, and the older Mazepin has been identified as a close ally of Vladimir Putin. The family is now agitating to get their money back. Let's take a look at the best Gunther Steiner quotes and memes. Gunther Steiner is undoubtedly the most entertaining team boss in F1, and he never fails to deliver some of the most iconic moments on Drive to Survive. With his uncensored language and fiery temperament, Steiner has provided us with countless memorable meltdowns that have become the stuff of legend. One of our favourite Steiner moments was when Kevin Magnussen smashed his office door, and Steiner was not having it.
He's not doing that to me, you know. He does not smash my door. Tell him that. If he doesn't want to come back, he better tells me now.
Has he just done that now?
Yeah, he smashed my office door.
Where is he?
I don't know where he is, but he can off. I told him, both of them. We've got two driving for us. This is not acceptable, and we will make changes.
Steiner's unfiltered outrage is hilarious, and it shows how much he cares about his team and office. Another classic Steiner moment was during a tense DTS scene where he berated the Haas technical team.
The car was not a piece of so why did you develop a car which fucking goes slower? Find out the problem and make progress out of it instead of, this is better. It isn't, this is better. It isn't.
Steiner's frustration with the team's performance is palpable, and his demands for progress is both admirable and intimidating. At the 2022 Azerbaijan Grand Prix, Steiner was not pleased with Mick Schumacher's slow pace, and he let his feelings be known. A race engineer said he's worried about overheating the brake. Steiner responded, "Hell, he's going so slow he doesn't need to brake." Steiner's commentary during races is always entertaining, but this outburst was a standout moment. And finally, we cannot forget Steiner's infamous phone call to team owner Gene Haas after a painful Sunday at the races.
4th and 5th, but Gene, we finished 4th and 5th here. Look like rock stars, huh? And now we are a fucking bunch of bunch of clowns here.
Steiner's honesty and willingness to call it like it is are part of what makes him such a beloved figure in F1, and it is no surprise that the line, "We're a bunch of W's," took off among the Drive to Survive fanbase, endowing Steiner with a strange kind of stardom. His meltdowns are unforgettable moments that will go down in history as some of the most entertaining scenes in F1 media. It was no surprise then that Haas launched its new Steiner merchandise collection. The response was nothing short of phenomenal. Such was the demand for the merchandise that the Haas website crashed for 2 days, with countless fans spending hours trying to secure their order. And yet, despite the website hiccups, fans were resolute in their devotion to Steiner, insisting that the long wait was a small price to pay for a piece of F1 history. But Steiner's appeal extends far beyond just his undeniable coolness. He has led his team through some of the toughest times in recent memory, and through it all, he has remained resolute and determined. His unwavering commitment to excellence has not only inspired his team, but also garnered him the respect and admiration of his peers. As Haas continues to rebuild and re-strengthen its position in the F1 world, there is no doubt that Steiner will play an instrumental role in its success. And with each passing day, we can only hope that we witness many more cool moments from the one and only F1 rockstar team boss, Gunther Steiner. What's your best Gunther moment? Let us know in the comments section below. That will be all for today's video. Thanks for staying tuned. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that you can always get to watch more amazing videos like this. See you in the next video.